Big Mike here with
He's Entertainment.
Today's episode. We got special teamer Juan and Zabal and wide receiver Weston Adams from the IMG Football Academy.
If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Let's go, IMG.
Hi, I'm Juan Zabal. I play running back and outside linebacker for IMG Academy. I'm from Mexico City, and I'm in the Untitled Chapter podcast.
Hi, my name is Weston Adams. I play wide receiver for IMG Academy. I was born in Asheville, North Carolina, and grew up in Greenville, Wyoming. And I am on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The number one sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Hey Juan, how's it going?
Hey, great. You?
Good. Thank you very much for taking the time for us today. You and Weston, we really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Hey,
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Ryan, by the
Justin
way.
thought he was.
Yeah, I'm Ryan, by the way, and this is Big Mike that you guys have been talking to.
Hey, bud.
Okay.
Hey, guys. Yeah,
Hey,
Justin can't make it.
I'm a Seahawks fan too.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yep.
He's a Seahawks fan, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is that what you said? Yeah. Perfect. I go to a lot of games, and we actually interviewed Metcalf's dad last night. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, we're trying to get our hands on DK interview. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ask you a bunch of questions. We're gonna ask you just a bunch of questions about football and your guys' career so far. So we'll get started here. Both you guys, where were you guys born? When did you start playing ball?
Weston?
Okay. I was born in Asheville, North Carolina, and I started playing football around when I was 6 years old.
And I was born in Mexico City, and I started playing football in probably sixth grade, at the end of sixth grade.
Out of curiosity, Juan, how big is football down there? Is it hard to find somewhere to play?
So, for example, like here is high school football, right? And everyone plays like high school or like the middle school team. But in Mexico, it's mostly club teams. Like we don't have high school football as it is. It's club team football. So, for example, all of our games are in the weekends in the AM. But since we're kids, but it's really big. Yeah, it is big. Normally, our coaches, like when I was young, my coaches were the college players that were in Mexico.
Okay.
Did you guys play any other sports growing up?
Weston, you go first.
Yeah, so for me, my parents always wanted me to play other sports, so I was always into football, baseball, basketball, wrestling. I did swimming for like 2 years, and then I realized that just wasn't the move. My parents always wanted me doing something around the house.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, me too. I always like my parents wanted to try everything I like. So I even tried like karate in school. I used to do like athleticism. That was like track here.
Yeah.
And I played soccer when I was all of middle school, but I got kicked out of the team for being too rough on the kids. That's how I got into football later on. And I love skiing and water skiing. Skiing is one of my best things ever.
I love water skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done it in 15 years, but as a kid, I used to love water skiing, and I just don't have a friend with a boat.
Yeah, did you used to wakeboard?
I don't know how to wakeboard. I tried it once as a kid, and I didn't like it, and I was like, I'm sticking to skiing. I don't know how to snowboard either, because I'm a skier.
Yes.
I'm a skier as well.
Snowboarding's a whole different thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You got one, Mike, or the me?
Yeah. I was gonna say, what do you guys? Who do you guys mirror your game after? Try and play like.
Well, I think you can answer that first too.
You asked like what I do, like who player I like define my game as, or like hold on, what did you say? Because you got like I didn't hear it all the way.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry about that. I was just saying, who do you mirror your game after? Who do you try and play like? Is there someone that you watch in the NFL that you're like, oh, I want to be like this guy?
Yeah. So I really personally, I try and mirror my game after Julian Edelman, just on how the way he's able to read the defense and really just pick apart pieces here and there and how to just easily beat a one-on-one matchup with a defender.
So when I started playing, I started as a running back. Well, I played quarterback and everything like back in Mexico. But when I got to the U.S., I would start playing as a running back. And because I grew up watching the Seahawks, I really like Lynch.
Yeah.
How the beast mode, literally just go and run through people. So that was mostly my thing, just grabbing the ball. And if I see someone, I'll just running through them. Instead of I did some spin moves from here in a while, some cuts. But my main, I enjoy just running through someone. And on the defense, I don't really have a main NFL player. I like how it styles, but I look a lot at the ends, like Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, to on pass rush moves.
Okay, and I like what you were saying there. Of course, about Lynch. And do you run the ball, or do you throw the ball when you're on the goal line when you got Lynch in the backfield in the Super Bowl?
Hey, we run it. We run it. No question.
It still haunts me to this day.
I cried. I cried in that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And you two are lucky enough to play with the next Marshawn Lynch in my eyes is Stacey Gage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid is awesome too. So where do you see yourself for the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, so you can go first again.
In the next 5 to 10 years, I really would see myself in the NFL. That is my end goal. NFL, that is where I'm set to be, one way or another. I'm working all the way up 24/7. And every time I try and slack off, I just remember that's my end goal.
So me too. But my goal is, of course, the NFL. But whatever comes, like if I end up in the NFL or not, if I end up working a normal job, like in both situations, I can picture myself with a family, living in like the mountains. That's mostly the
Okay. Any pre-game rituals or routines for both of you guys? Is there something you guys have to do on game day?
Before a game day, I used to never have a routine. In Mexico, I used to just wake up, go to a game. I used to eat some Skittles before a game just because, like, why
There you go.
And here in IMG, I used to shave every single day. Well, not every day, like every week. And every day before a game, I like to look as clean as I can. So every day before a game, I finish school, I go to my dorm, shave, and be ready for a game.
Look good, play good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A game day ritual, I would say for me is my sister gave me a dog tag that said, behind every warrior is a man who helped him get there and play for him. And that dog tag, I always look at it and I have to hold it. And I listen to that because my father passed away. And so I really play my game for him. And every time I just look at it and it reminds me back to who I do this for.
Okay.
That's a unique one. I like that one. We had a guy that went to Army, and he was a hockey goalie. He did something with the dog tag as well. Remember, he put in his skate or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. Like put it in the bottom of his, like the toe of his skate. I think.
Yeah,
something like that. What do you see as one of your weaknesses, and how are you trying to improve it?
Weston, you go first too.
One of my weaknesses for me, I always used to struggle with a one-on-one matchup press versus a DB, and that was something that like freshman year me really bothered me. But then as I started to overcome that and get more and more better at it, it really came into more of a mental game, knowing that not every ball is gonna come my way, even in a one-on-one matchup or even with all of that. So it's more of a mental thing for me that I would say nowadays.
Okay.
No. In my case, as a running back, when I used to play, as I said, my style was like literally run through people. So I really never learned well how to like cut like very high speeds. So I used to struggle with that a little bit. And on the defensive side, then I'm an outside linebacker. I struggle sometimes a lot with pass coverage. Like when I'm in man, I can easily like try to press a guy and just run. But I'm learning how to like read the hips and like anticipate what the receiver is gonna do.
And if you could sit down for dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would you choose?
Oh, that's a tough one. And I really never thought of that, but it'll probably be like an intellectual person, maybe, like someone that like knows about history, probably like someone that has won probably like the speech award or like how's it said, a Nobel Prize that has like, for example, like a peacekeeping award. Or wait, what was the name of the guy in almost all the movies that plays God?
Jim Carrey played God in Bruce Almighty.
No, that like the boys. I totally forgot the name.
I'm not sure.
He has like yeah, I'll think and I'll get back to it when I come with a name.
Okay.
Weston?
Someone, if I were able to talk to them, I feel like dead or alive, I feel like it would come down to either Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. Just because of how strong-minded they are and how they think and how they're able to just think to win and how they comprehend all of that.
Yeah, that's true. We hear Kobe a lot as the answer. I always go with Tupac or Seth Rogen.
Why though?
And Mike.
And I always go with Muhammad Ali, just because I'd love to pick that guy's brain.
I'd love to sit there and talk questions back and forth with Seth Rogen too. You know,
Yeah.
Be laughing our asses off.
Hey Ryan, hit him with the draft question.
If you were an animal, what would you be?
Ooh. Do you have it?
If I were an animal, I feel like I would be a tiger because the lion is the loudest and it makes the most noise in the jungle. Yet the tiger is quieter, but it's still stronger than the lion.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I would either be like a hawk or an eagle, or there's this animal called a bullet shrimp or a name like that. I don't know if you heard about that shrimp.
No, I don't know.
He's one of the fastest animals, and how he preys is he like clasps his hand, and he clasps his hand so fast that the air bubble he produces can kill another animal.
Wow!
And it's just like, and I like that's just crazy how it's like one of those like it's a normal regular small shrimp, but it can cause so much damage at the same time. And an eagle because you can like fly, still catch fish, and I think it's cool to be able to fly.
Okay.
And I always tell everybody that I'd always choose a dolphin. And I'd probably choose a dolphin because I'm bald and got a bit of bald, with no hair and a bit of a beak on myself.
Hey Juan, being from Mexico, did you do much fishing down there? That's always been my dream to go down there and go fishing, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm in Mexico City, so there's really no places of water I can fish.
Right.
But I've only gone fishing like once, and this was like to a trout place when I just fish like a trout. That's it.
Okay. I meant like deep sea, like Cabo San Lucas, going way out there.
Never done that. My dad has been. I've been to Cabo once, but that has been. And he just paddleboarding, and whales came up next to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I swam with whales in La Paz down there in Cabo. It's Cabo. This guy, Mike here, assumes that every city in Mexico is like Puerto Vallarta or some shit. It's like we all live in. It's like
it's totally different.
Yeah, and it's like you guys think we all live in igloos because we're in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally every single part is way different. Like Mexico City.
Yeah,
it's really similar like New York City, but it's just like there's more space in the roads, and there's more like trees and like surroundings, and the food is amazing.
Of course. I love my Mexican food. What's your biggest football moment so far in your guys' career, or would you say your best performance was?
Okay, I feel like one of my best and like favorite moment in football was back in middle school, 8th grade year. We were going against our rival. Back and forth. It came down to the wire. And it was one of my best friend at the time. His name was Davis, a quarterback, threw the ball. And there was two people in the way. And I jumped over and I grabbed the ball like this over them. And I leaped back into the end zone to end it at the buzzer beater. We won by 1 point. It was highlight.
Oh, wow. I love it.
I'll throw it. For me, like it's totally different thing. In Mexico, I used to like always be able to like make the big plays. Like every single game, I made a big play. I used to have I remember this almost 100-yard run I had, stiff arming people, getting there. But my highlights has been this year, just because of how developed I've become in football. Like in Mexico, I think of me doing a big play, but I really think it's more like backyard football.
Yeah. And
here it's just at a high level that whenever I'm able to do a big run, I remember one of my first touchdown here was I remember the play, everything it was power. I just ran through the middle. I still found one of the guys good stiff arm, and I scored. That's one of the best plays I remember through my mind. Or one of the PG games, I had probably 4 sacks in that game. I had really fun. A lot of fun.
Okay, yeah, that was my next question. Was actually that you guys play so many different positions. I know Weston, you're mostly a wide receiver now. How about you, Juan? Like, what's your go-to position? Like, what's the position you love to play? I mean, I know you can play everything, but what is your favorite? Running back?
My favorite one right now, I would say it's outside linebacker.
Okay.
Because like it used to be running back because like, oh, I have the ball and I get to score, but like how defense just gets me hyped, like nothing gets me hyped.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I like it.
How important is your personal image on stuff like social media?
Wes, we can go first.
I think your personal image is actually very important on social media. I feel like, but I also feel like on social media, you shouldn't portray something that you're not. Like, I feel like you should always be real and let people know who the real are and not I don't want people to lie because a lot of social media is fake, but I feel like your self-image should be what you really are. And if people don't like what you really are and how you believe, and like if people don't like that, then they don't like the real you, even though it's on social media.
Yeah, that's true. Be yourself kind of thing, and then if people are gonna hate on it, they're gonna hate on it regardless. Just be yourself.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, I try to be myself in social media with the picture I post. Like, if I'm a big family guy, I love my little sister. So I try to keep like those things outside and just be real. Like you see all these people worrying about how many likes they have or like editing to the perfect detail their pictures. And I'm just like, I like this picture. I'm going to post it. It's fun. And for me, it's a way to like just engage with people I don't talk to in the normal basis. Like you post a picture and then you see a comment from one of your middle school friends. You're like, oh, hey, I like that part of it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's for
and without social media, me and Ryan always say, like, we would never have met guys like you and other people we've interviewed. I mean, we never would have met you guys or been able to chat with you guys. So social media is a good thing too sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
That and COVID, because we're stuck in separate houses instead of having fun and doing stuff. We're Canada, we're still on a little farther behind than the Americans. We're still on lockdowns and rules and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
One last question here for you guys. If a scout or GM were to ask, what do you bring to the table, or describe your game?
Ooh,
Wes?
I like this one. I feel like what I would bring to the table is hard work and heart. No matter what situation I'm in, I'm always going to work my hardest. I'm always going to put the best I can out there, no matter what it is, every single play, 24/7.
Good work ethic.
Yeah.
What I guess I bring to the table is one, versatility. Like I'm more than happy to be, and I can learn any position you put me into play, and like go through differences. Like I'm able, like from all of what I believe, like I've never been in a single high school team for more than 2 years. I've been in Mexico. I played my freshman year in Vermont, sophomore year in Mexico, junior year here. So like being able to fit in your program is one of my tops, and just hard work. Like I love football because of the competition aspect out of it mostly.
And you guys are going to the best football school there is. I mean, you look at it every year, how many kids make the NFL from you guys' program.
Exactly.
That's why we're both huge IMG fans, and we've been talking to Coach Dennis and stuff. And
yeah,
I got one.
Crazy.
I got one more to shoot them before they go. If there's $1,000 prize on the line and you had to sing one karaoke song in front of your boys, what song are you singing?
I would sing Young, Dumb and Broke by Khaled.
Okay.
Just because I actually made a bet with my mom and my parents, like, hey, I'm going to know the lyrics. So I know it by it's all straight.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I would play it safe and I would sing Tequila.
Good. Nice. Not very many words. You're good.
Exactly.
Good. That's actually smart as shit.
Hey guys, I just want to thank you both very much for taking the time for us today. We're big fans of you guys, and we're big fans of IMG football program, and we know you guys are going to go far in football, and we can't wait to cheer you guys on to the top.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
And I can't wait to have you guys in my fantasy football team.
Yes, sir.
Hey, brother.
If you're looking for a mug, perhaps a hoodie, head on over to IOnlyTouchGreatness.com.
Looking for the most beers on tap? Great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.